This topic consists of the following subtopics. 1. Topic instructions. 2. General. 3. Need. 4. Advantages and disadvantages. 5. Non-cooperative feature. The main purpose of introducing push-button type tokenless block working is to reduce the block operating time and increase the section capacity. This block instrument is provided with non-cooperative operation feature for taking line clear and for closing the block section on arrival of a train on line clear, and cooperative operation feature for cancelling line clear during normal or pushback cancellation. Direct DC is not used for signaling to other station by this instrument. To avoid outside interference by extraneous currents, this instrument uses 3-step polar impulse code pulses for setting the instrument to train coming from, train going to, train online, and line closed condition. These instruments require 2 line wires for interconnecting them. To control the train movement in block sections without change in basic requirements of absolute block system. And the main need or usage of these instruments is to reduce the block operating time. Advantages of block working with this type of instruments. Elimination of tangible authority, token or tablet. Non-cooperative feature. Do not require other end station master's cooperation for taking line clear and closing the block instrument. Minimized operating time. Thus, increase in line capacity. No mechanical parts and do not require overhauling. It is not using any frequency signals, hence no transmitter or receiver is required. It is having no drain circuit feature, hence consumes less power. Disadvantages of this type of instruments. This instrument is to be used only in non-RE area. This instrument usage is not approved for RE area as the DC pulse codes used may get deformed or distorted in the vicinity of 25 kV AC. In RE area, handle-type tokenless block instrument may be used. Non-cooperative feature. For taking line clear and for closing the block section, this instrument does not require the other end station master's cooperation. For taking line clear, sending end SM operates the instrument by pressing 2 push buttons. For closing the block section, receiving end SM operates the instrument by pressing 2 push buttons. Note: cooperation of other end station master is required for cancellation of a line clear during normal cancellation and pushback cancellation. Tokenless block instrument of push-button type basically consists of a control panel containing push buttons, indications, bell, telephone, a relay cabinet housing all the relays. For a block section, one instrument is installed at each end, connected with 2 line wires. Interlocking is purely by relays. It consists of the following: push buttons, panel indications, keys, counters, buzzers, telephone, bell code button. Button code is BCB. Color of the button is black. To draw the attention of other end station master and for performing all manual operations. Relay is BCBR. When pressed alone, it closes the bell circuit for exchanging bell code signals. If pressed along with train going to button, instrument can transmit train coming from code and receive train going to code. When pressed along with line closed button, it can transmit and receive line closed code. With instrument in train going to condition, if pressed along with cancellation button, it initiates cancellation operation by advancing the counter number by 1 higher number and puts back last stop signal to on if cleared already. Train going to button. Train going to button code is TGB. Color of the button is green. Train going to button pressed along with bell code button sets instrument to train going to condition. That is, to transmit train coming from code and to receive train going to code. Relay is TGBR. If pressed alone, it closes ASTR relay circuit. If pressed along with bell code button, instrument can transmit train coming from code and receive train going to code. If pressed during train online code, stops train online code transmission temporarily to call other end station master. Line closed button. Line closed button code is LCB. Color of the button is white. To set the instrument to line closed condition, but to be pressed with bell code button, that is, to transmit and receive line closed code. If pressed alone, it has no effect. Its relay is LCBR. Shunt key button. Shunting key button code is SHK. Color of the button is blue. Press to extract shunt key, which in turn controls a relay SHKR for performing shunting beyond starter signal. Extraction of this key is possible only in line closed or TGT-TOL condition by pressing this button makes the instrument inoperative from further functions. Slip or catch siding key button code is SCK. Color of the button is blue. To be pressed to extract slip or catch siding key, which in turn controls a slip siding or a catch siding. Extraction of this key is possible only in train going to or train coming from condition, so that the key extracted can be used to set the slip or catch siding point to main line only after taking or granting the line clear and fulfilling other relevant conditions. Cancel button. Cancellation button code CANCEL. Color of the button is red. Cancel button to be pressed to cancel line clear already taken through a relay CAR. It is required to be pressed along with bell code button. Counter to advance by one number and puts back last stop signal to on if cleared already. Two types of cancellations are available: normal cancellation and pushback cancellation. Normal cancellation is after 120 seconds. Pushback cancellation takes place without any time delay. Line closed indication. Line closed indication is displayed by two yellow LEDs. This indication will be normally lit when the instrument is not set to train coming from or train going to. That is, the block section is closed. It starts flashing during train coming from or train going to code progress. Train coming from indication. Train coming from indication is displayed by two green LEDs. This indication appears only in train coming from condition and starts flashing during progressing of train online or line closed code. Train going to indication. Train going to indication is displayed by two green LEDs. Lit in train going to condition and starts flashing during progressing of train online or line closed code. Train online indication. Train online indication is displayed by two red LEDs. Lit automatically on occupation of the block section, provided the instrument is in train going to or in train coming from condition. Once lit, it will remain in that position till line closed condition. In train going to instrument, this indication appears as soon as the train enters into the block section. ASR down and TOLTR up. In train coming from instrument, it appears only on receipt of second TOL pulse, TOLTR up. Last stop signal indication. Color: 1 red and 1 green indications. Last stop signal: when on, red indication appears. Last stop signal: when off, green indication appears. Signal normal relay indication. Displayed by lighting one yellow LED. This is normally lit and proves that the signals and their control slides or levers or knobs pertaining to that block section are in normal position. Free indication. Displayed by lighting 2 green LEDs. To notify the operator that prescribed time for cancellation has lapsed, 2 minutes on cancellation and cooperation can be commenced for closing the block section. Appears in TGT condition and not in TOL condition. SM's key and switch. Code: SMK. Color of SM's key switch is green. To prevent unauthorized operation of instrument, have normal and reverse positions and provided with a key locking facility. Key can be extracted only in reverse position. If switch is turned to reverse, manual operation of instrument is ineffective. That is, initiation of line closed or train coming from code, bell beat not possible. It is possible to receive train coming from or LCC code or transmission and reception of train online code or transmission of answer back train going to or LCC code or reception of bell beat. Thus, the non-cooperative feature is maintained even when instrument is in locked condition. Construction: counters used with tokenless block instrument. It is a non-resettable 6-digit counter used for registering all cancellation operations carried out in this instrument. For each cancellation, counter advances by 1 number. Train online buzzer. Train online buzzer intermittently sounds at train receiving station when train passes last stop signal and actuates last stop signal track set the train coming from instrument to train online condition. Train arrival buzzer. When train passes home signal and actuates block clearance track circuits, train arrival buzzer sounds continuously and stops when home signal lever or station master slide is made to normal position. Block telephone. A telephone is provided on the left side of the instrument. This is electrically isolated from both local and line circuits. Electrical key transmitter. For interlocking of shunting key as well as slip siding key or cat siding key, electrical key transmitters are provided externally as required at site. The keys are controlled by the push buttons available on control panels and relays in the instrument. Terminals. ARA terminals about 50 numbers, 10 by 5, are provided below the relays to take external connections including line, cables for batteries, and external circuits from the opening at the bottom of the instrument. Lower portion of the instrument is used to house the relays. There are 36 relays including 1 electronic timer relay and 4 units comprising of condensers and resistors with Q-series relay units along with base for easy plug-in type replacement facility. All these relays are arranged in 5 rows and each row consisting of 8 relays. Relays placement in the instrument and their nomenclatures are as shown above. Time delay units. The condensers, resistors, and diodes, etc. required for obtaining the required time delay on various relays are wired in a printed circuit board and mounted on top of the relay cabinet or wired conveniently in 4 Q relay bases named as Unit 1, Unit 2, Unit 3, and Unit 4. The fourth one is used for fixing diodes and matching resistance for TCKR relay, 250 ohms, 10 watts. To dispatch a train from station A to station B, following operations are performed. Normal status. At station A, block instrument is in line closed condition. All relevant reception and dispatch signals and their controls are normal. Station A presses bell code button to transmit bell code to station B. Station B acknowledges the bell code by pressing bell code button. The information is exchanged between station A and station B through telephone about the dispatching train. Station A then presses the train going to button, TGB, along with the bell code button, BCB. At station B, the block instrument displays train coming from indication. In station A, the block instrument displays train going to indication. On observing the train going to indication, station A releases train going to button and bell code buttons. This entire operation takes about 15 seconds. Station A then clears advance starter and starter signal. On observing departure signals are in off position, train departs and enters into block section from station A. On passage of advance starter at station A, FVT track occupied and 1 TPR drops. Last stop signal replaced to danger. Train online indication appears at station A. Auto train online code is transmitted from station A to station B. On receipt of auto train online code at station B from station A, train online indication TOLK appears with a buzzer which sounds intermittently at station B. Observing the train online indication and buzzer, station B acknowledges this train online indication by pressing bell code button. Buzzer stops at station B. Train online indication remains both at station A and station B. Now, station B takes off reception signals. When train arrives beyond block overlap point, AT-BT track relays will drop and pick up sequentially. Home signal goes back to danger and buzzer sounds continuously at station B. Observing the buzzer sound at station B puts back SM slide and concerned home signal lever. Then the buzzer stops. After verifying the complete arrival of the train, station B presses line closed button, LCB, along with bell code button. Instrument set to line closed condition. Instrument set to line closed condition. Both instruments are in line closed condition. Block section is closed. Line clear cancellation. A and B are two stations on a single line section. To cancel the line clear from station A to station B, following operations are performed. Station A, block instrument displays train going to indication. Station B, block instrument displays train coming from indication. Last stop signal is in off position. Train not entered into the block section. Station A puts back all controls of relevant signals to on and ensures all concerned signals and their controls are at normal. Station A operates the cancellation button along with the bell code button. Counter registers next higher number. Station A presses bell code button to transmit bell code to Station B. Station B acknowledges it by pressing bell code button. The informations are exchanged between Station A and Station B through telephone about the cancellation of line clear already taken. Time release free indication appears on completion of 2 minutes after the cancellation button is operated. Station A presses the line closed button along with the bell code button. Station B acknowledges and cooperates for normalizing of the instruments by pressing the line closed button along with the bell code button. Block instruments set to line closed condition and bell code button and line closed buttons are released at Station B. Block instrument set to line closed condition and bell code button and line closed buttons are released at Station A. Block section is closed again. A and B are two stations on a single line section. To cancel the line clear and pushback condition from Station A to Station B, following operations are performed. Station A block instrument displays train going to indication. Station B block instrument displays train coming from indication. Train online indication appears at Station A. Train online indication appears and buzzer sounds at Station B. Station B acknowledges buzzer by pressing the bell code button. Buzzer stops. Now for some reason, train could not proceed to Station B and it has to be returned to Station A. This necessitates pushback cancellation. On advice of section controller, Station A and Station B prepare for pushback cancellation. The driver and guard of the train are also informed through available means about the pushback operation. After a due consideration, they push back to Station A. Station A presses bell code button. Station B acknowledges it by pressing bell code button. The informations are exchanged between Station A and Station B through telephone about the cancellation of line clear of the train in pushback condition. Station A takes off the reception signals to receive the train. As the train enters the station, it actuates the block clearance track circuits sequentially. At Station A, the home signal returns to on position automatically and train arrival buzzer sounds continuously at Station A. When home signal returns to normal, buzzer sounds. Verifies complete arrival of train manually or through automatic device where provided and all relevant signals are at on. Station A presses the cancellation button along with the bell code button. Counter registers next higher number. Station A presses line closed button and bell code buttons for cancellation. At Station B, bell sounds, acknowledges and cooperates for normalizing of the instruments by pressing the line closed button along with the bell code button. Block instruments set to line closed condition and bell code and line closed buttons are released. Between last stop signal and opposing home signal. A and B are two stations on a single line section. To perform shunting between last stop signal and opposing home signal, following operations are performed. Block instrument in line closed condition. Block instrument in line closed condition. All relevant reception and dispatch signals and their controls are normal. Station A presses bell code button to transmit bell code to Station B. Station B acknowledges by pressing bell code button. The informations are exchanged between Station A and Station B through telephone about shunting between last stop signal and opposing home signal. Unlocks the instrument using the SM key and takes out the shunting key by pressing SHK key. Hands over the shunting key to the concerned train drivers. With the shunting key, the train driver passes last stop signal at danger along with his train and goes beyond last stop signal up to opposite home signal for shunting purpose. After completing the shunting, the train driver returns the shunting key to SM of Station A. Station A unlocks the instrument using SM key and replaces the shunting key to the EKT. Station A presses bell code button and Station B acknowledges it by pressing bell code button. Both instruments are in line closed condition. Block section is closed and ready for line clear to be taken. A and B are two stations on a single line section. To perform shunting between last stop signal and opposing home signal behind a departing train, following operations are performed. Block instrument in TGT condition. Block instrument in TCF condition. Train already entered into the block section. Last stop signal at on condition. Reception signals shall not be taken off for shunting. Station A presses bell code button to transmit bell code to Station B. Station B acknowledges by pressing bell code button. The informations are exchanged between Station A and Station B through telephone about shunting between last stop signal and opposing home signal behind the departing train. Unlocks the instrument using SM key and takes out the shunting key by pressing SHK key. Hands over the shunting key to the concerned train driver. With the shunting key, the train driver passes last stop signal at danger along with his train and goes beyond last stop signal up to opposite home signal for shunting purpose. After completing the shunting, the train driver returns the shunting key to SM of Station A. Station A unlocks the instrument using SM key and replaces the shunting key to the EKT. Station A presses bell code button and Station B acknowledges it by pressing bell code button. Station B initiates the procedure for closing of the block section to line closed position in case the train has already been received. In case the train has not been received prior to completion of shunting at Station A, initiates procedure for closing of the block section after the reception of the train. Both instruments are in line closed condition. Station B initiates the procedure for closing of the block section to line closed position in case the train has already been received. Operation of slip siding and cat siding. Station A is assumed to be provided with a slip siding protected by last stop signal. Station B is assumed to be provided with a cat siding protected by first stop signal. Block instrument displays train going to indication. Block instrument displays train coming from indication. Takes out the slip siding key by pressing slip siding key button. Transmits the slip siding key to the siding point either electrically or manually. At Station A, slip siding point is set to block section. Takes off the last stop signal. Train enters block section. Last stop signal returns to on automatically on passage of train. Train online indication appears automatically at Station A. Last stop signal lever is returned to normal. Slip siding point is set to siding again and siding key is transmitted back to station master either manually or electrically. Siding key is replaced to the instrument. Train online indication appears automatically and audible warning sounds at Station B when the train entered into the block section. Acknowledges audible warning by pressing the bell code button. Audible warning stops. Train comes to a stop at the first stop signal. Stopping is required to check whether the train is under control of the driver or not. Station B takes out cat siding key by pressing cat siding key button. Transmits the cat siding key to siding point either electrically or manually. Cat siding point is set towards the station. First stop signal is taken off. Train enters the station. First stop signal replaced to on position automatically. Train arrival. Audible warning sounds. First stop signal lever returned to normal. Audible warning stops. Cat siding point set towards the siding. Siding key is transmitted back to station master either manually or electrically. Siding key is replaced to the instrument. After the complete arrival of the train, Station B presses the line closed button along with the bell code button. Block instrument set to line closed condition. Block instrument set to line closed condition and releases buttons. Lower portion of the instrument is used to house the relays. There are 36 relays and 4 condensers units housed in this. Relay placement in the instrument and their nomenclature are mentioned above. Out of these 36 relays, 1 relay is timer relay. Besides these relays, 4 timer units consist of condensers, resistors, etc. for effecting time delays on certain relays as required by circuit. The above table shows the types of relays that are employed in the instrument. The power sources required for this instrument working are external battery 24 volts, line battery 24 volts plus line drop, local battery 24 volts, telephone 3 volts. Accordingly, the circuit is divided and named as external circuit, line circuit, and local circuit. In case of panel interlocked or RRI stations, field or external battery can be dispensed and relay room or location battery supply can be used for this circuit. The relays used in this circuit are SNR, ASTR, TAR. SNR means signal normal relay. This relay proves the normal position of all the signals and their control levers or knobs, keys, FVT or LVT pertaining to that block section at that station. It picks up during transmission of operational codes. It picks up after picking up of SCKR. When instrument is set in train going to, it remains up till such time ASR relay is up. Initiation functional code transmission and registration of third pulse of all codes is possible only with energization of this relay, except for train online codes. For all functions except train online and belt transmission, this relay working is a must. Though feed to this relay from the external circuit is available, it does not pick up due to no train circuit feature. However, SNR indication is made available on the instrument. TAR means train arrival relay. It is a magnetic latch relay and registers the arrival of a train on line clear. This relay will not pick up if the instrument is not in train online condition, even if the train arrives. It picks up through the external or selection battery while receiving a train on signal with instrument in TCF, TOL or TGT, TOL condition and delatches to normal once the instrument assumes line closed position. That is, only on receipt of line closed code and LCCPR up. ASTR means Advanced Starter Track Relay. It is a repeater for the first vehicle track relay and picks up whenever TGB is pressed and sticks once train going to is established. It drops once FVT is actuated. Dropping of this relay in train going to position initiates transmission of automatic train online code along with train online indication. It also picks up and sticks while initiating pushback cancellation. Non-energization of this relay will not permit the instrument to change to train going to even on receipt of answer back train going to code. The relays energized from line battery are listed below. 1. CRR-N Normal Code Received Relay QB3 4F PART2B. 2. CRR-R Reverse Code Receiving Relay QB3 4F PART2B. 3. TCKR Transmission of Code Checking Relay QB3 4F PART2B. CRR-N It detects the positive polarity of the line current at the code receiving station. Its R1 is connected to line 1 through a forward diode and R2 is connected to line 2 through another forward diode. This relay requires a nominal line current of 60 milliamps. When picked up without a functional code, it operates the block bell. CRR-R It detects the negative polarity of the line current at the code receiving station. Its R1 is connected to line 2 through a forward diode and R2 is connected to line 1 through another forward diode. This relay requires a nominal line current of 60 milliamps. Whenever this relay picks up, it initiates functional code progression at the receiving instrument. TCKR This relay picks up when the instrument is transmitting a functional code and requires a line current of 60 milliamps. Picking of this relay ensures the code progression at the transmitting end. TCKR at the transmitting end, CRR at the receiving end are connected in series. That is, each TCKR and CRR, each of 12 volts relay connected in series to line battery. 24 volt plus voltage drop in the line. Picking and dropping of CRR and TCKR at their respective ends energizes and de-energizes another relay called LR, in turn activate the coding circuit. RCKR means Code Reception Checking Relay. To terminate a pulse that is received by opening line circuit at receiving end. During third pulse off period at the receiving end, it picks up the CTR relay for answering back code transmission. Picking up and dropping of this relay opens and closes the line circuit. Different positions of code progressing relays. 1 CR, 2 CR, and 3 CR closes the relay circuit. This has two release time lags. One is 220 MFT and other is 470 MFT condenser. RCKR also picks up once at transmitting end, that is, on completion of third pulse after CTR is down, but drops when 3CR is down. RDR means Receiving Delivery Relay. This relay is used to register and store the first negative pulse of a code that is being received at the receiving end. Once picks up, it remains in that position till the relay 3CR drops during third pulse off period. Its front contact is proved in all code registering relay circuits, TCFR, TGTR, and LCCPR to prove that the first pulse received is a negative pulse. During reception of auto answer back code, that is, during train going to LCC code reception, it picks up with the help of CTPR relay up contact to ensure the timely reception of auto answer back code. RDR means Receiving Delivery Relay. This relay is used to register and store the first negative pulse of a code that is being received at the receiving end. Once picks up, it remains in that position till the relay 3CR drops during third pulse of period. Its front contact is proved in all code registering relay circuits, TCFR, TGTR, and LCCPR to prove that the first pulse received is a negative pulse. During reception of auto answer back code, that is, during train going to LCC code reception, it picks up with the help of CTPR relay up contact to ensure the timely reception of auto answer back code. CTR means Code Transmitting Relay. This is the first relay to pick up at the transmitting end for transmitting all functional codes. Its pickup position decides the instrument is in transmitting mode, or down position decides the instrument is in receiving mode. Picking up proves that all the required conditions for transmission are available. That is, all reception and dispatch signals and their control levers or slides or knobs are normal. No shunting is being carried out in the face of a train. 3. Bell code button along with train going to button or line closed button in pressed condition with station master switch is in normal. 4. The conditions are favorable for answering back, TOLAR up. This circuit has 5 branches, 2 for manual initiation codes, that is, train coming from code and line closed code, 2 for answer back initiation codes, that is, train going to code and answer back line closed code, and 1 for auto train online code. Once picks up, it remains up by time delay arrangement. Its front contacts connects the line to battery at transmitting end. Its back contacts connects CRR-N to CRR-R to line at receiving end. The time delay circuit checks the duration of on and off period of a pulse. Due to any reason, either at transmitting or receiving end, if the coding circuit functions irregularly, CTR relay drops and reinitiates after a predetermined time, provided code initiation is manual. Normally drops during third pulse of period. CTPR is the repeater of CTR relay. Repeater for CTR relay picks up during second pulse on period and held in pickup position till the reception of complete answer back code. Ensures that the answer back train going to or line closed code received within time. The front contact of CTPR in TGTR circuit ensures this feature. A time delay circuit is used to keep this relay in the energized position during the instrument changeover period, that is, from transmitting to receiving position. While answering back, if other instrument is not responding within predetermined time, then CTPR releases, resets all relays, and code transmission is initiated afresh. Its BC in TGBR, SHKR, and CRR relay circuit ensures that setting of both instruments to train going to at a time is made impossible. Drops after the reception of complete train going to code. An NTR means positive and negative transmitting relay. When this relay picks up one at a time, connects positive or negative of the line battery online at the transmitting instrument. Only one relay can pick up and depends on the condition of coding relays 1CR, 2CR, 3CR, and instrument position deciding relays TCFR and TGTR, provided CTR is in picked up condition. Once TCKR is picked up, PTR or NTR sticks through its front contact to ensure the presence of a pulse online till the line circuit is opened either by the receiving instrument or by the transmitting instrument itself. Dropping of the relay CTR takes place only if receiving instrument fails to open line circuit at the end of a pulse of the code. PTR and NTR mean positive and negative transmitting relay. When this relay picks up one at a time, connects positive or negative of the line battery online at the transmitting instrument. Only one relay can pick up and depends on the condition of coding relays 1CR, 2CR, 3CR and instrument position deciding relays TCFR and TGTR provided CTR is in picked up condition. Once TCKR is picked up, PTR or NTR sticks through its front contact to ensure the presence of a pulse online till the line circuit is opened either by the receiving instrument or by the transmitting instrument itself. Dropping of the relay CTR takes place only if receiving instrument fails to open line circuit at the end of a pulse of the code. R means line relay. The first relay to pick up after CRR or TCKR relay in code receiving instrument or transmitting instrument respectively. It works both in transmitter and receiver instruments. It picks up to start registration of on period of the pulse of a functional code and drops on dropping of CRR at receiving end and on dropping of NTR or PTR at transmitting end. The feeding circuit consists of two branches, one with TCKR and PTR or NTR at TX and other with CRRN and LPR front contacts. It monitors the on period of a pulse. LR relay back contact used in CTR time delay circuit reset CTR in case the on period of a pulse is prolonged or termination of a pulse is delayed at the receiving end. LPR is the repeater of LR. This relay is repeater for LR relay and will remain up even if LR is down by means of a time delay circuit to monitor the duration of off period of a pulse. Drops at end of third pulse. If appearance of next pulse online or duration of off period of a pulse is prolonged beyond determined time due to any reason, this relay releases and resets CTR and thus all coding relay even if the code progress is in halfway. As this relay is also used to reset all the code progressing relays 1CR, 2CR and 3CR, a Zener diode is provided across its condenser to have a constant time delay irrespective of local voltage variations. 1CR, 2CR and 3CR are the code progressing relays. These relays pick up and drop in a predetermined manner to progress coding at both ends independently. Their pickup or drop condition marks the various stages of coding. Commencement and termination of a pulse is decided by the receiving end coding circuit, that is 1CR, 2CR and 3CR positions by picking up RCKR to terminate the pulse and by dropping RCKR to connect the pulse. The above table shows the various stages being marked. Note 1. During the on period of third pulse, though feed is cut off, 1CR is held in up position for a specified time. Due to this time delay, latch coil of the TCFR or TGTR and relays LCCPR or ASR or TOLTR get energized. Note 2. 3CR and LPR relays will not drop immediately at the end of third pulse due to time delay arrangements. P2R and N2R are the second positive and second negative pulse registering relays. These relays are used to register the second pulse of a code that is being received. Front contact of P2R or N2R is used in TGTR and TCFR latch coil circuit to prove the second pulse polarity. Picking up and down of N2R at train coming from instrument causes TOLAR to drop to display train online indication with buzzer. Picking up of P2R relay closes SHKR circuit, which in turn closes other relay circuit to set an instrument to train coming from condition. P2R and N2R are the second positive and second negative pulse registering relays. These relays are used to register the second pulse of a code that is being received. Front contact of P2R or N2R is used in TGTR and TCFR latch coil circuit to prove the second pulse polarity. Picking up and down of N2R at train coming from instrument causes TOLAR to drop to display train online indication with buzzer. Picking up of P2R relay closes SHKR circuit, which in turn closes other relay circuit to set an instrument to train coming from condition. TOLTR is the train online code transmitting relay. This relay picks up when ASR is dropped due to first vehicle track occupation in train going to condition and initiates transmission of train online code automatically. At the receiving end, it picks up on receipt of train online code and sticks through RCKR up. It initiates an audible buzzer intermittently in the train coming from instrument. At the train coming from instrument, this relay drops once RCKR drops. The acknowledgement of the train online code causes the TOLAR at the sending end to drop, which in turn de-energizes TOLTR, thus stops the train online code transmission. TOLAR is the train online acknowledgement relay. It is a magnetic latch relay having two different functions at both receiving and sending instruments. 1. At train coming from instrument, TOLAR initiates auto train going to code after reception complete train coming from code by completing the path for CTR to energize automatically and to display train online indication on receipt of train online code. 2. At train going to instrument, TOLAR initiates auto train online code and to stop same on receipt of its acknowledgement effective in train going to instrument. It picks up on receipt of second train coming from or train going to pulse and delatches on receipt of second train online pulse in train coming from instrument and on receipt of train online acknowledgement in train going to instrument. In case if an instrument is not changed to train coming from or train going to on receipt of respective codes, it assumes to its normal position automatically at the end of the third pulse. PCR means pole changing relay. Picking up this relay prepares for closing of block. It changes the polarity of second and third pulses as positive, generating the line closed code to reset the train coming from or train going to conditions to line closed condition. Picks up after 120 seconds during normal line clear cancellation and immediately on pushback cancellation or on reception of a train. ASR means Advanced Starter Relay. This relay ensures one line clear, one train feature. This relay picks up before TGTR on the same code with TGTR down, and TGTR requires front contact of ASR to energize. ASR pickup contact is proved in the last stop signal control circuit. Once the first vehicle track is occupied, last stop signal goes back to danger, ASR drops, and it is not possible to pick up this relay and re-clear last stop signal without obtaining a fresh line clear. TGTR is train going to relay. This is a magnetic latch relay. It picks up and latches on receipt of train going to code to establish train going to status after picking of ASR relay. TGTR gets delatched on receipt of the line closed code, that is, after picking up of LCC-PR. Picking up of TGTR ensures A. The instrument receives train going to code as answer back reply code within the predetermined time of train coming from code transmission. This is proved by CTPR up in TGTR circuit. B. The first vehicle track is clear. C. The operator is keeping the bell code button and train going to button in the pressed condition. TGTR pickup contacts are proved in the last stop signal control circuits along with ASR up. TCFR means train coming from relay. This is a magnetic latch relay. It picks up and latches to establish train coming from status on receipt of train coming from code and delatches on reception of line closed code picking up of LCC-PR with a bell code button and line closed button in the pressed conditions. TGTPR and TCFPR are the repeater relays of TGTR and TCFR relays. TER means time element relay. It ensures a time delay of 120 seconds before allowing the cancellation of line clear, provided no train has passed last stop signal during the set time after initiation of cancellation. CAR means cancellation relay. This relay picks up on initiation of cancellation of line clear when bell code button and cancel buttons are pressed and facilitates to pick up the PCR relay to transmit the line closed code. This pushes the counter by 1 digit. ASCR means Advanced Starter Control Relay. This relay proves that all conditions are fulfilled for dispatching a train on line clear and its control has been reversed and SNR has dropped. SHKR means Shunting Key Checking Relay. This relay picks up to prove that the shunting key is locked in electrical key transmitter during the following. A. When an operational code is transmitted or received. B. Whenever home signal is taken off. LCC-PR and CTPR down contacts in its initial pickup circuit ensures SHKR assumed to its normal position at the end of each operational code. Slip catch siding control key checking relay. It is a low voltage monitoring relay adjusted to pick up at 24 volts and drops at 21.6 volts. Used to prove slip siding or catch siding point control key is in the electrical key transmitter or instrument at the time of taking line clear. Picking up of this relay closes SNR circuit. Look at the above table. BCB pressed at station A to give call attention from station A to station B. As BCB is pressed at station A, BCBR picks up. Through BCBR up, positive polarity of the line battery is connected to L1 and negative polarity to L2. At station B, the relay CRR N relay picks up as positive polarity is received. Consequently, this single stroke bell rings at station B through CRR N relay pickup. For sending a train from station A to station B, station A has to take line clear from station B. For this, station master of station A presses train going to and bell code buttons simultaneously. Train coming from code will be sent from station A to station B. If conditions are favorable for granting line clear, station B instrument at station B will set to train coming from condition, and an answer back, train going to code, will be sent to station A and will set station A instrument to train going to condition. When train going to and bell code buttons are pressed, the relays BCBR, TGBR, ASTR, SHKR, SCKR, and SNR pick up one by one, proving conditions for taking line clear are satisfied at station A. The relay CTR, code transmitting relay, is now energized to set the block instrument at station A to transmitting condition, proving all the required conditions for transmission are available. As the first pulse of the train coming from code negative, positive, negative is negative, NTR relay will be energized to transmit negative pulse to station B. First pulse on. With CTR relay up and NTR relay up, TCKR relay picks up at station A along with code reception relay CRRR at station B, as both relays are in series in the line circuit. With TCKR up, relays LR, LPR and 1CR pick up for the first pulse on. It may be noted that 1CR, 2CR, 3CR relays are down before the first pulse is on, and during each pulse on and off position, one of these relays changes its position to note the pulse code progress and operates RCKR up to terminate the present pulse, or RCKR down to connect next pulse, and finally, at the end of the third pulse off position, they will all be in the down position. First negative pulse is online. At station B, the relay CRRR is energized on receiving the first negative pulse. RDR relay picks up and remains up over its tick circuit until the reception of complete train coming from code and TCFR relay is up. RDR relay up will be used in TCFR relay circuit to prove that the first pulse received is a negative pulse. Further, LR, LPR and 1CR relays pick up and RCKR relay picks up through 1CR front contact. RCKR relay up breaks the TCKR and CRR line circuit. First off. When relay RCKR is picked up at station B, the transmission of first negative pulse from station A to station B is stopped. Therefore, TCKR and CRRR relays drop simultaneously at station A and B respectively. With the dropping of TCKR and NTR relays, LR relay also drops at station A and LR relay drops at station B. Completing the circuit through the LR relay back contact and 1CR relay front contact now picks up the relay 2CR at both the stations. Picking up of 2CR relay at station B drops RCKR relay. RCKR drop makes the TCKR and CRR relay circuit through. Consequently, relay PTR relay picks up at station A as the second train coming from pulse to be transmitted is a positive pulse. Second, on. When second positive pulse is online, TCKR relay at station A and CRRN relay at station B are picked up. Energizing of TCKR relay at station A picks up LR 3CR relays that in turn pick up CTPR relay. CTPR will be up even after CTR relay drops for receiving timely answer back train going to code and drops after the reception of complete train going to code. With picking up of CRRN relay at station B, LR and P2R relays pick up and relays TOLAR, SHKR, SCKR and SNR pick up. P2R relay up contact is used in TCFR relay circuit to prove that the second pulse received is positive pulse. TOLAR relay up contact is used to initiate transmission of answer back train going to code along with TCFR relay up, that is, after reception of train coming from code. It also helps to display train online indication on receipt of train online code. TOLAR relay delatches on receipt of second train online pulse in train coming from instrument. Picking up of LR relay energizes 3CR relay, which in turn picks up RCKR relay. RCKR up breaks the TCKR and CRRN relay circuit. Second, off. When relay RCKR is picked up, the transmission of second positive pulse from station A to station B is terminated. Therefore, TCKR and CRRN relays drop simultaneously at station A and station B respectively. Consequently, relays PTR and LR at station A and LR relay at station B drops. Dropping of LR relay causes 2CR relay to drop simultaneously at both the stations. At station A, 2CR drop causes NTR relay to pick up as the third train coming from pulse to be transmitted is negative pulse. Third, on. Third negative pulse is online. When third negative pulse is online, TCKR and LR relays pick up and release 1CR relay at station A. CRRR relay picks up at station B. With the operation of CRRR relay, up train coming from code negative, positive, negative is complete, proved by RDR, P2R and CRR relay up. TCFR, TCFPR relays pick up and train coming from indication appears. Line closed indication disappears. P2R relay drops as the second positive pulse information was already used for TCFR relay up. When relay LR picks up for third pulse, 1CR relay drops, that in turn picks up RCKR relay. Third, off. When relay RCKR is picked up, the transmission of third negative pulse from station A to station B is terminated. Consequently, relays TCKR, NTR, LR and LPR drop at station A. With release of LPR relay, CTR and 3CR relays drop and RCKR relay gets momentarily energized and then drops. LR, LPR, 3CR and RDR relays also drop successively at station B. With picking up of RCKR relay, TOLAR and TCFR relays, CTR relay picks up and is ready to transmit auto answer back train going to code. CTR relay up in turn drops RCKR relay at station B. Incoming from condition and ready to send automatic answer back train going to code to station A. When RCKR relay drops with CTR relay up, that is, instrument change to transmission mode, NTR relay picks up as CTR relay is already up for sending the first negative impulse of the TGT code negative, negative, positive. CTR relay does not drop with dropping of RCKR. CTR relay is energized throughout for transmission of train going to code. In the meantime, relay RCKR at station A, which had picked up momentarily over 1CR relay drop and 3CR relay up contact, is released. The receiving circuit for code is also completed and the first negative pulse of train going to code is transmitted from station B to station A. First, on. First negative pulse is online. TCKR relay at station B and CRRR relay at station A pick up as they are in series in the line circuit. This causes picking up of LR, LPR, 1CR relays at station B. Also, RDR, LR, LPR, 1CR relays and finally, RCKR relay picks up at station A. RDR relay up will be used in TGTR relay circuit to prove that the first pulse received is a negative pulse. RDR relay will drop during third pulse off period. An RCKR relay up breaks the TCKR and CRRR relay circuit, terminating the pulse being received. First, off. relays TCKR at station B and CRR-R at station A are released at the same time. Transmission of first negative impulse stopped. At station B, by the release of relay TCKR, relays NTR and LR are released. First negative pulse stopped, so NTR relay drops. LR relay release makes 2CR relay to pick up. With relay 2CR picked up, relay NTR again picks up as the second pulse to be transmitted is also negative pulse. This closes the line circuit at sending end. At station A, by the release of relay CRR-R, relay LR is released. Relay 2CR is picked up and relay RCKR is released successively, closing the line circuit at the receiving end. Second on. Second negative pulse is online. Relay TCKR at station B and CRR-R relay at station A picked up. At station B relay, LR is again picked up and successively relay 3CR is picked up. Second on. At station A, relay N2R is picked up. Relay TOLAR is picked up over the circuit, including N2R relay front contact, and simultaneously relays LR and 3CR are picked up. N2R relay pickup contact is used in the TGTR relay circuit to prove the second pulse received is a negative pulse. TOLAR relay pickup contact in train going to instrument is used to initiate auto train online code when train enters into the section and to stop the code transmission on receipt of its acknowledgement. By the pickup of relay 3CR, relay RCKR is picked up again, causing line circuit to open. Second off. Relays TCKR at station B and CRR-R at station A are released at the same time. Transmission of second negative pulse stopped. As relay 2CR releases, relay PTR is picked up at station B as the third pulse of train going to code to be transmitted is positive pulse. At station A, by the release of relay CRR-R relays, LR, 2CR and RCKR are released successively. As a result, the line circuit is closed at both ends and the third positive pulse current flows. Third on. Third positive pulse is online. Relay TCKR at station B and relay CRRN at station A again picked up. As relay TCKR is picked up, relay LR is picked up and relay 1CR is released at station B. At station A, relay CRRN is operated. With CRRN up, the reception of train going to code negative, negative, positive is completed, proved by RDR, N2R and CRRN relays up. Relay ASR is picked up and consequently relay TGTR is picked up and then relay TGTPR is up. With TGTR relay up, line closed indication disappears and train going to indication appears on panel. Further, after operation of relay CRRN, relay LR is picked up and relays 1CR and N2R are released. By the releases of relay N2R, relay RCKR is picked up at station A, interrupting the code current. Third off. Relays TCKR at station B and CRRN at station A are dropped. Transmission of third negative impulse stopped. Relays CRRN, LR, LPR and 3CR are successively dropped at station A. Consequently, relays RCKR, CTPR and RDR are also dropped finally. At station B, all relays concerned to coding action are also dropped successively by the release of TCKR relay. However, SNR relay at station A remains in picked up condition even after the buttons are released and will drop only when the concerned slide is pulled. Thus, a series of relay operation for setting the block instrument to train coming from and train going to conditions are completed. After train going to indication is on, push buttons BCB and TGP kept pressed at station A are released. After train going to indication has turned on, concerned station master slide is operated to reverse. Then, SNR relay is dropped and cause ASCR relay to pick up. With ASCR relay up, the last stop signal can now be cleared. Transmission of train online code negative, negative, negative from station A to station B. When a train leaving station A enters the block section, occupies last stop signal track, advanced data signal track relay FVTR drops. Then relay ASTR is released and ASR relay also released and remains in dropped condition since their stick circuit is cut off. At the same time, with ASTR relay de-energized, relay ASCR is also de-energized and therefore remains released by the released condition of ASR relay. Dropping of ASCR relay causes 1. Last stop signal to return automatically to on position. 1. TOLTR relay to pick up. 2. Train online indication to appear. Train online indication will remain lit till the instrument is normalized. Picking up of TOLTR relay now causes energization of CTR relay for initiating the automatic train online code transmission. Picking up of CTR relay at station A causes relay NTR to pick up for the transmission of first pulse, which is always negative. First on. With both relays, CTR and NTR picked up, the first negative pulse current flows. The relay TCKR is picked up at station A. By the pickup of relay TCKR, relays LR, LPR and 1CR successively pick up at station A. At station B, relay CRR-R picks up simultaneously with TCKR relay. Accordingly, relays RDR, LR, LPR, 1CR and RCKR pick up successively. First off. With RCKR relay pickup at station B, the line circuit opens and relays TCKR at station A and CRR-R at station B are de-energized simultaneously. As CRR-R relay drops, relay LR drops, relay 2CR picks up and relay RCKR drops at station B. Relays NTR and LR are released by the release of relay TCKR at station A. Relay 2CR picks up and relay NTR picks up at station A as the second pulse of train online code is negative pulse. Second on. With NTR relay pickup, second negative pulse is generated. In this condition, the sequence of relay operation during the second pulse is TCKR relay picks up, LR relay up, 3CR relay up and CTPR relay is up. At station B, CRR-R relay picks up along with TCKR relay up at station A. Since second pulse received is negative, N2R relay picks up, which in turn drops TOLAR relay and train online indication appears. LR relay picks up, 3CR relay picks up, in turn picks up RCKR relay. Picking up of RCKR relay at station B drops CRR-R relay at station B and TCKR relay at station A. Second off. Dropping of relay TCKR drops relays NTR, LR and 2CR at station A. Relays 1CR, LPR, 3CR and CTPR are in picked up condition. Dropping of relay 2CR picks up NTR relay as third pulse is a negative pulse. At station B, relay CRR-R drop makes relays LR, 2CR and RCKR to drop. Third on. Relay TCKR picks up at station A and relay CRR-R picks up at station B. At station A, picking up of TCKR relay picks up LR relay and drops 1CR relay. At station B, CRR-R relay pickup causes relays LR and TOLTR to pick up and train online buzzer sounds. At station B, picking up of relay LR causes relays 1CR and N2R to drop, which in turn picks up RCKR relay. Third, off. Picking up of relay RCKR at station B makes relays TCKR and CRR-R to drop. At station A, relay TCKR drops causes relays NTR, LR, LPR, CTR to drop. Dropping of CTR relay causes 3CR relay to drop and RCKR relay to pick up and drop, which in turn drops CTPR relay. At station B, relay CRR drop causes relays LR, LPR, 3CR and RDR to drop. Dropping of relay RDR drops RCKR relay. Line is closed. At station B, for train online acknowledgement, bell code button has to be pressed. When bell code button is pressed at station B for acknowledgement, causes relay CRR-N to pick up at station A, which causes relays TOLAR, TOLTR to drop. If relays TOLAR and TOLTR remain up at station A, because acknowledgement not done by station B, at station A on releasing of CTPR relay, CTR relay picks up again and train online code is reinitiated. Relay TOLTR at station B picks up, causing train online buzzer to ring again. This will follow till the acknowledgement is done by station B. At the end of train online acknowledgement, relays TGTR and TGTPR are in picked up condition at station A. At station A, at the end of the third pulse relays, TCFR and TCFPR are in picked up condition. Generated. TCKR relay at station B, CRR-N relay at station B, train is admitted on signals. Passing of train actuates block clearance, track circuits, AT and BT. TAR relay picks up train arrival buzzer sounds. By normalizing home signal slide or lever, stops the train arrival buzzer. TAR relay picking up causes PCR relay to pick up. On complete arrival of the train, verifying last vehicle, station master closes block section by pressing BCB along with line code button. Line closed code negative, positive, positive is transmitted from station B to station A. An automatic answer back line closed code negative, positive, positive is received from station A to station B. First on. At station B, picked up relays are TAR, TCFPR, TCFR and PCR. When BCB and LCB buttons are pressed, relays BCBR, LCBR, SHKR, SCKR, SNR pick up. This will cause CTR relay to pick up for transmitting line closed code from station B to station A. With CTR up, NTR relay picks up for transmitting first negative pulse. Negative pulse is generated. TCKR relay at station B and CRR-R relay at station A picks up. At station B, relays LR, LPR and 1CR pick up. At station A, relays LR, RDR, LPR, 1CR pick up. Picking up of 1CR relay causes RCKR relay to pick up, which disconnects the line circuit. CRR-R relay drops at station A. TCKR relay drops at station B. First off. At station A, dropping of CRR-R causes LR relay to drop and 2CR relay to pick up. Picking up of 2CR relay, RCKR drops and line circuit is closed. At station B, TCKR drops causes NTR, LR relays to drop and 2CR to pick up. Picking up of 2CR, PTR relay picks up as second pulse is positive pulse. Second positive pulse is generated. Second on. Picking up of PTR relay, TCKR relay at station B, CRRN relay at station A picks up. Line is connected. At station B, TCKR relay up picks up LR, 3CR and CTPR relays. At station A, CRRN relay up causes LR, PTR, P2R and SHKR, SCKR, SNR relays to pick up. At station A, LR relay up picks up 3CR and RCKR relays. Picking up of RCKR relay, line is disconnected. Second off. TCKR relay at station B, CRRN relay at station A drops. CRRN at station A causes LR, 2CR and RCKR relays to drop. Dropping of RCKR relay closes the line circuit. At station B, TCKR, PTR, LR and 2CR relays drop, which cause PTR relay to pick up. Third on. Picking up of PTR relay, third positive pulse is generated. TCKR relay at station B, CRRN relay at station A picks up. At station A, picking up CRRN relay causes LR relay to pick up and proving RDR, P2R, CRRN relays up, LCCPR picks up, which causes TGTR and TGTPR relays to drop. Train going to indication and train online indication to disappear and line closed indication appears at station A. Picking up of LR relay causes 1CR, P2R relays to drop and RCKR relay to pick up. Picking up of RCKR relay disconnects the line. Third off. At station A, CRRN relay drops and at station B, TCKR relay drops. At station A, dropping of CRRN relay causes LR, LPR, 3CR and RDR relays to drop. Dropping of RDR relay causes CTR relay to pick up for transmitting answer back line closed code from station A to B and RCKR relay to drop. Line circuit is closed. At station B, dropping of TCKR relay causes PTR, LR, LPR, CTR and 3CR relays to drop. Dropping of CTR relay causes RCKR relay to pick up and drop. At station A, LCCPR, SHKR, SCKR, SNR and CTR relays are in picked up condition. CTR relay up causes NTR relay to pick up for the first negative pulse. First on. Negative pulse is generated. TCKR relay at station A and CRRR relay at station B picks up. At station A, with TCKR relay up, LR, LPR and 1CR relays pick up. First off. CRRR relay at station B, TCKR relay at station A drops. At station B, CRRR relay down causes LR relay to drop and 2CR relay to pick up. Picking up of 2CR relay, RCKR drops, which causes line circuit to close. At station A, TCKR relay drop causes NTR, LR relays to drop and 2CR relay to pick up. Picking up of 2CR relay, PTR relay picks up for the second positive pulse. Second positive pulse is generated. Second on. Picking up of PTR relay, TCKR relay at station A, CRRN relay at station B picks up. At station A, TCKR relay up causes LR, 3CR and CTPR relays to pick up and LCCPR relay to drop. At station B, CRRN relay up causes P2R, LR and 3CR relays to pick up. At station B, picking up 3CR relay causes RCKR relay to pick up. Picking up of RCKR relay, line is disconnected. Second off. TCKR relay at station A, CRRN relay at station B drops. Dropping of RCKR relay closes the line circuit. Third on. Picking up of PTR relay, third positive pulse is generated. TCKR relay at station A and CRRN relay at station B picks up. At station B, CRRN relay up causes LR relay to pick up and proving RDR, P2R, CRRN relays up, LCCPR relay picks up, which causes TCFR and TCFPR relays to drop. Train coming from indication and train on-line indication to disappear and line closed indication appears at station B. Observing the line closed indication, station master releases bell code button and line closed buttons. Picking up of LR relay causes 1CR, P2R relays to drop and RCKR relay to pick up. Picking up of RCKR relay, line is disconnected. At station A, picking up of TCKR relay causes LR relay to pick up and 1CR relay to drop. Third off. Since RCKR relay picked up at station B, CRRN, LR, LPR, 3CR, RDR, CTPR and RCKR relays drop. SCKR, SHKR and SNR relays drop at station B. At station A, TCKR, PTR, LR, LCPR, CTR and 3CR relays drop. SHKR, SNR, SCKR relays drop and finally on dropping of SHKR relay, LCCPR relay drops. Sequence completes and block section is closed. Sequence of operation. Note, the sequence of relay operation can also be read from sequence charts. In the sequence charts, relay pickup is shown by up arrow, relay drop is shown by down arrow. Horizontal line shows the time of occurrence. Click on the PTJ charts to view them. Train coming from and train going to code transmission. Train online code transmission. Line closed code transmission. Answer back line closed code transmission.